Hi everyone. Yep, it's me. I'm back. Here with my 6-month lock update. So just want to make it kind of quick. Had a full one day, and so we'll just dive right in. So first point, why no 5th month lock update? No, it was not because I was partying for New Year's, because I actually wasn't. But it was mainly because, and I'm going to be looking at notes, by the way. It was mainly because nothing really changed, and so I didn't feel like doing another video where my hair pretty much looked exactly like it did at my 4-month lock update, and I hadn't changed very much in my regimen and stuff like that. I think the only thing that I'd done actually was I had washed my hair once right before, like, yeah, practically like right before my 5th month lock anniversary, and I wanted to do it a couple of more times to see if it actually made a difference. Like, and I washed it with shampoo, by the way, to see if it made more of a difference, so I could actually, speak on that for my 6-month lock update. And so I'll dive right into that. No more water washing. I now use not something that's exactly like shampoo, but I use Dr. Bronner's the lavender scented soap on my hair. And the reason why is because as I was water washing, I noticed that I would scratch my scalp and I'll still have buildup. So things started, buildup started to accumulate on my scalp, even though, as I mentioned in my previous videos, I only moisturize with rose water, vitamin E oil spritz. But, with sweat, with donning my trusty little beanie and stuff like that, and the heat, buildup naturally starts to accumulate, and it wasn't really getting rid of it no matter how many times I really scrubbed and stuff like that. So the first time I actually washed with the Dr. Bronner's, I actually tried to dilute it first. I tried a diluted version, and I was just experiencing the same thing with water washing, and so I just said, F it, and I took the bottle and I just put a little bit and just really got in there so it could soap up and stuff, and that cleaned my scalp. Also, what I noticed right when I got out was and I use a t-shirt, it's washing right now, but I use a blue t-shirt. There's no lint because I've washed it several times and stuff like that, so no lint actually gets into my locks from that t-shirt, to tie around my hair right after getting out of the shower to soak it up. And once I took that off, I saw that my locks actually looked fuller, just directly after washing the first time. And the second, and also the first time, I was worried because I didn't actually moisturize, because I was actually making my own rose water. So I was having the petals steep in distilled boiled water with some neem oil and some vitamin E oil for about 2 weeks or so. So I didn't even have a spritz to mist my hair with, and yet my hair was still soft. It was still flexible and stuff like that. I was surprised at actually how much moisture it kept, and it smelled great because of the lavender scent in the soap. And now on to the second time. That happened the week before this past weekend, which is the third time I washed my hair. And I just, after the second time I washed my hair, and again without being able to moisturize or anything like that, my hair felt stiffer. And I think it's just a matter of the accumulation of not spritzing, and also just watching it again without doing anything to it. But again, my locks started to look fuller still. They still had that fuller look. And let me see. Yeah, there was drier, stiffer, and the problem, I wasn't too concerned with that, because I'm going to get to that in terms of how I am starting to moisturize now. But the actual issue I had was that my hair at the root started matting together, so it was almost trying to become like freeform and everything. And not to knock anybody who does freeform, but that's not what I'm doing. So that was frustrating, where because of the nature of like putting my hair like this in order for it to dry up, or only reduce, dry up in the t-shirt, they just kind of matted together. And like even like 2-3 days later, I was like trying to like, like I'll pull on this lock and it'll like kind of go, well, actually over here I pulled on the lock, especially towards the front, and 2 of them will kind of go, and it was like just trying to pop. And also, I know you're not supposed to do that, or there'll probably be some sort of danger or damage in doing that and popping your hair while it's dry. But I was like really, really frustrated with that, with the matting that was happening at the roots of my locks, especially because even just when my hair is wet and I'm retwisting, it's frustrating enough to try and figure out like, okay, so where's the strand going and stuff like that. And I bet I wouldn't be as neurotic about it if I had just probably done basic like box or window parting and stuff like that. But like, since I have like diamond parting, then I'm just concerned about the shape, and not as neurotic or anything like that, because I don't see myself being someone who's going to be doing like too many styles and stuff per se. And I'm not too concerned, even like I feel like some of them in the back I might have to even like combine. So it's like, whatever, but like it's just kind of frustrating not like just having to deal with that. So as a result of that, I think that I will be shampooing my hair twice a month. So I just retwisted my hair this past Sunday. So I will, from like 2 weeks, like middle of February, I'll shampoo my hair again. And then at the end of the month, I'll shampoo my hair to retwist, because I just don't want to face the matting issue. Now, what else? Yeah. So, the third thing, in terms of my the development of my lock journey, is after the second time I washed my hair, I was so sad to discover that I had buildup in my locks, in my starter locks, from my hair gel. It was like, I even took pictures, and because I'm still having issues with my phone and like my computer and that technology and stuff like that, I don't know if I'll actually be able to like, put them in a slide towards the end of this video, but it was just like the gel just building up. And I'm not too worried about that, because I will clarify I had planned on and will clarify my locks further along to really get everything out. So it's just like something just I'm not like pleasant. I'm not pleased to see. So I just noticed that my gel is actually kind of building up in my locks, and I don't know how to really take care of that now. So there's that. So I'm going to clarify my locks in the future for sure. I will add actually that the plus side to having a lot of the budding happening at the root of my hair is that I'm no longer concerned with my hair unraveling at all. So even when I like wash my hair, I forgot to mention that I don't actually wear the stocking cap that I had started out with. I just kind of go in there and just, like regular and stuff like that, as if my hair was already locked and stuff, because at the base they're very, very matted, so no unraveling is happening. So that's a plus. The next thing is, in terms of dealing with the moisture, is I am not moisturizing with my spritz as much. I have been on Instagram and trying to follow different lock journeys and stuff like that, or lock Instagram accounts, and this was something I saw that wasn't on one that I followed, but like it just hit me again as a reminder from Yanni the lochologist's like philosophy, where it was just like this guy who like I guess he posts about how to take care of locks and stuff, and I just saw one of his posts where he was like, "New lockers, stop moisturizing your locks. It's thwarting the lock process pretty much. Just focus on your scalp." And I was like, "Oh yeah, duh." Considering the fact that I've been like so frustrated with not seeing as much budding develop. Granted, that could be also the fact that like my journey and my hair is doing what it will at its own pace. That is one thing to account for it. But also, as I started, when I barely started, I was like really spritzing my actual locks every day, sometimes twice a day. So I still plan on using my spritz. This is it right here. I put in the same bottle as this this rose water spritz that you can get from Trader Joe's and stuff. I just put them in those bottles, and I actually have 2 more bottles that I put in the fridge because it was a lot. And I actually plan on just spritzing my scalp. Like, I focus now on just spritzing the scalp area. I'm going to add some like tea tree oil because I think I forgot that aspect. But yeah, just to make sure it reduces any sort of itchiness. But yeah, I'm just going to focus on really spritzing and moisturizing my scalp from now on. Yeah, so the next one, looking a bit crazy, but I like it. It's like, I really like the fact that they look fuller, you know? The last note for this lock update is oiling. I have attempted, albeit I think a semi-failed attempt to oil my scalp. So this is my little solution here. It's just castor oil, neem oil, and a little bit of tea tree oil. So the reason why I'm not using that again, and actually it's not like it was full, so I've only done it once, and I did it the time that I washed my hair the second time. That was when I did it, and that's even how I saw that I had buildup, because I was in my bathroom in the mirror just like trying to like, make sure I oiled, like I've hit my different parts of my scalp properly, and that's when I saw like, wait, what is that? But anyways, so I hate the smell of neem oil. So I put a little too much, and that thing for days was bothering me. Like, I hated being around myself because I was just smelling the neem oil, and I was like, it's not like it's bad per se. It just has a particular distinctive nutty smell or nutty scent that I just don't really like, because I think it's just my preference, because I put it in a lotion sample that I made for a friend of mine, and I put lavender oil as well in that particular batch, and she liked it. It was just like a nice, like, I guess it hit her senses as like probably like slightly nutty with some lavender. She liked the smell. I hated the smell, so I'm gonna work on probably putting more castor oil, more like tea tree or something like that, to try to like overpower the neem scent. And I'm also going to reduce the amount of neem oil I put into my oil solution. So yeah, I'm still experimenting with that. That's why I haven't oiled my scalp actually after this past weekend when I washed and retwisted my hair. Also, I will be oiling my scalp within the 2 weeks before I wash in the middle of the month. So after like retwisting till the point where I wash my hair again and not like, not retwist or whatever like that, that's when I'll oil my scalp, because I'll have an easier access to my scalp. Because oiling my scalp the time that I did it, it was kind of difficult, because I just like was having, just some difficulty making sure that I was reaching, directly my scalp and stuff. So that is the plan for that. Yeah, but that's my lock update, and so I'll just give you a view of my locks to end. Here is the front, as you like saw a little bit of earlier in this video. As you can see, the only qualm I have is that some of my locks still look very much like coils. So when I have my hat on, let me see if I can find it. Yeah, it's not really. One second. Alright, so this is my trusty little beanie with satin lining on the inside. And so when I wear my hat, this is like my go-to, you know, lock look, because I don't want to do too much styling, since that influences how your locks form. So I just kind of do this. That's it. Protect my hair as much as possible from the dryness and stuff like that, because it is winter here in NYC. So this is it. And so when it's like this, some people will just like see just coils and stuff until I take it off. So that's kind of frustrating. And some of them are like for instance, this one, it's like the majority of it is still a coil. There's only this budding happening right here, you know? So my, like the neurotic part of me is like, oh my gosh, is it like a blocked drain? And is like, just because like the roots are so like budded, will it actually go all the way down to the rest of my hair shaft to lock the rest of my hair? So that's like a little, you know, I guess, I don't know, naive concern I have. But yeah, that's the slight frustration I have, but I'm trying to make peace with the rate and the pace of this journey. So yeah, let me show you the rest. So this is that side, the left. Here's the back. See some of it. Show you the other side, the right side more so. Yeah. And see, like some of them in the front, like this one, I'm like concerned about how its thickness and stuff, but not as much as I am with some of the ones at the back. And so here is the back. So you see this one right here, I'm a little concerned about. This one as well. Not this one so much, but like, yeah, some of them are pretty thin and stuff. And I just hope they hold up to the weight that will, you know, eventually happen as my locks grow and develop and mature. So those are my locks and stuff. Yeah, I am still enjoying the journey, and I've been going through like a lot of change right now, so I haven't been able to update and film, etc. as much as I'd like. I'm struggling with finding enough time and actually energy to make this channel what I want it to be. I actually do hope to make more videos delving into another aspect of why I am going on this lock journey that I probably didn't mention in my previous videos, because I know in my previous videos I was pretty much detailing why I was putting my lock journey or documenting it on YouTube versus just the reasons, the myriad of reasons why I decided to go on the lock journey in the first place. And one of them has been on my mind a lot, and it pretty much deals with like the journey of like myself and my own development and stuff along with the lock journey. Especially I was very curious about the correspondence between hair and spirituality and stuff, and personal development. So yeah, I hope to like really delve into that aspect as well in future videos. But for right now, this is my 6-month lock update, and I hope you guys have a great week and a great weekend, despite some of the crap that's going on around us. All right, peace. Bye.